Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ship vs. Ship, and today we have the big fight. We have the Master versus the Master. It is the Executor versus the Lusankya. Always get that wrong. They are both Executor class superstar destroyers with 100,000 shield points and not even 500,000, 150,000 shield points. They are fucking monsters. Let me turn that off for you guys. Because we don't need to see that. We don't need no stinking UI for this. Over in this corner, the OG super ship in all of Star Wars. It is the ship first introduced in Empire Strikes Back. It is the Executor. Then, over here, in this corner, we have the Challenger. The statistically identical, but still slightly not identical, because it has this fancy icon on the side. The challenger to the title of Extreme Battleship. It is the Lusankya. Let's get these damn bombers doing something, because I'm not even going to give them a target. I'm just going to say, fuck it, attack. Oh, we should probably be taking down their... Let's set these guys to hunt, because... we do not want these defenders over on our ship, obviously. Oh, we're already out of shields. He overcharged and I did not. That is a very, very bad thing. We also need to rotate towards the enemy, because right now, I think only partially... yeah, only part of our weapons are firing. Also here on display, by the way, the new Executor textures for both the lights, which from long range no longer flicker. Hallelujah. I know, trust me, that was bugging me as much as it was bugging you. Aside from that, we have a new texture, new bomb map. As you can see, all new details, all new fancy shit. Alright, now, while the music is fucking picking up, let's actually... right. No. You do need to actually rotate into firing position. I'm not sure why we aren't. I do right-click on it. On my way. Maybe the ship is so large that it just really doesn't give a shit what gets hit. Alright. Right, these are the enemy. These are us. Alright, bombers and interceptors should be going for this damn thing. Yes, okay, so all shields are down across all ships. Of course, these ships have a fuck ton of shields. 100,000 each. But there's so much fucking firepower on these things that they'll just fucking die. Concentrating maximum firepower. Wait. I think that's actually... We can target hardpoints with this now. That shield generator. That should be enough to kill it, especially with the overcharge. Now, that shield generator. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, a fucking hail of turbo laser fire. That shield generator. And then there is a cluster of shield generators up here as well. I hope that is enough to kill it. We are still firing at stuff that is not the enemy. Let's fucking get close to this thing. If we get broadside, our weapons will be infinitely more effective because there is no time between hardpoint destruction. Then again, their weapons will also be far more effective. I do hope we will be winning this. Now, the engine texture also has been slightly updated. I do hope you guys like it a little bit. Let's fucking do this. While I take a sip of my coffee. Actually, my coffee's already finished. But don't worry, I've got my replacement liquid right here. Also note how there's pretty much no fucking lag, because contrary to popular belief, this mod is actually optimized to all fuck right now. I know it's not been released yet, but it's optimized as fuck right now. And with the last of the assertion errors gone, there's no more fucking crashing and random freezing. Which used to be the problem. I thought optimizing got rid of that. As it turns out, no, it wasn't. We actually had some fairly severe programming issues and errors inside the mod itself, which was causing the whole fucking thing to crash and freeze every now and then. Oh shit, I think we're targeting a hardpoint, which is... which hardpoint is this? I don't even know.
Narrowing position.
It seems to be that hardpoint.
Confirmed.
Which is... it is these. Did I not make these untargetable? I thought I made these untargetable. I'm not sure why it is taking damage on just... the fuck? Is this happening everywhere? Holy shit, it's actually happening everywhere. I don't know what the hell is causing this. It's actually advantageous for us because it means that we do not have to... Did I set the turbo lasers to have splash damage? That would be ungodly powerful.
Let's finish him.
Bugs to look into. Let me actually write that down because that's actually a fairly major issue.
Under control.
See? No more flicker. No more lag.
Go
Just
after them.
game. I'd say God I'm good, but we already knew that. Executor.
Return to your position.
Come on. Okay. Executor.
Watch your back.
Hard
I'll take care of this.
point.
Intercepted. Getting along.
Okay, guys.
Closing on target.
I don't think it's the collision mesh. I don't actually know what it is, though.
Taking him out.
Alright, we got the Executor down. It is currently blowing up, as we can very clearly see.
What is your order?
Now we just need to mop up the enemy starfighters. Let's overcharge. Okay, right. You can only do that. You can basically only overcharge once per battle because it takes a long ass fucking time to actually recharge the capacitors.
Under control.
Everything's blowing up. I think the engine section just blew. Which means this thing will be going down, which means we need to move the fuck out of the way, or otherwise we're gonna lose our ship anyway. Explosions happening all around the superstructure. As you can see, it is indeed on fire. And not in the good way. Very much in the bad way. It's also falling down towards the moon. Engines are now off. Losing stabilizers. More explosions happening everywhere. This thing is just slowly ripping itself apart right now. I think we're actually colliding with the ship. We're just going to pretend that this isn't happening right now. There are still a couple of defenders left. We can't, of course, auto-resolve.
Target critical. Standing by. Watch him. He's coming around.
Oh, no, wait. Those are our defenders. Right,
Ready,
we
sir?
are red. So, this thing has so many turbo lasers that we should just be able to right-click on fighters and shit should just die. Much like we are going to see here.
Right.
And not only that, we have all these heavy missile launchers, so...
As you will.
Those are also quite good against starfighters, obviously.
Will do.
They're fairly low range, the missiles. Ensuring that they always fire at a target close to the ship, which basically increases their effectiveness by quite a bit. Now, that should be... Okay, so that... Is there anything else? No, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe we have indeed won. The challenger is victorious. The Lusankya has indeed won. Well, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be the Executor. Let's also try to figure out why that issue is here. While we are here, we may as well do some testing. Alright, let's switch it out. Also, the chat has stopped auto-scrolling, so I can't actually see the new messages. Sorry, guys. Yeah, let me see if I can easily fix this. So I do this, I go to medium, then we quickly alt-tab, and we hope it doesn't... Oh my god, there has been so much fucking chat happening, and I am not following any of it. I only see the ads right now. Don't be self-confident. Without me, you're just another fish in water. Hey. The Dutchman is strong. Yes, we have returned. Okay, auto-scroll is now back on.
Ready for orders.
Now, if I right-click on that specific...
Initiating attack. Right away.
We really need to rotate
On my
into
way.
a better firing
Transmission
position.
received.
Bomber squadron reporting.
Alright.
Ready for orders.
You guys, I mean, just put the overcharge on.
Defenders ready.
The shields may already be down by the time these get
here,
but that doesn't mean I'm not still going to...
Their shields.
Let's actually wait until all the bombs are deployed. I must say, I do like the brighter engines quite a bit. They're quite nice. Now, we should have all the bombers. Okay, you go for the bridge.
Target is the shield
You guys go for that. Then you guys go for that.
their shields.
TIE defenders incoming right now, which is faster than I anticipated. Then again, these things are fast as fuck, so it's not entirely unexpected.
Primary target is a
Two go
shield
for that.
generator.
Two go for that. See him in action. TIE defenders with the ion cannon overcharge, of course, exceptionally powerful against shields. Oh, they are getting hit. I mean, the shields of starfighters might regenerate in 15 seconds, but that's not going to stop all of these turbo leaders. Ooh, now that's a cinematic angle if ever I've seen one. Was that not just the perfect angle for these to die on? Right here in the trench, we get a close-up of the terrible texture, but the wonderful model detailing. I know, kind of tooting my own horn there. See, no more flickering. Isn't it wonderful? Close-up of the engine section. Yes, I did not spend all this time detailing these engines not to have a closer look at them. See that shit? Excellent. 10 out of 10. Would fight again. Would probably not model again, because by God did it take a long time for this ship to ever be done. That's a screenshot. I mean, that's also kind of a screenshot, but we can take better screenshots. Engine section, of course, about as detailed as the rest of the ship. Oh, that's a screenshot. I knew it was a good idea to... Ah, nah! If you move down, then we can't see the... Oh, god damn it. Okay. Well,
Yes,
we
have to end this.
Commander.
Okay.
Activating energy weapon.
Activating energy weapon. What? Energy weapon? This is where the fun begins. Matejak. Matt, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated.
Confirmed.
Let's see if we can recreate this issue. Oh, we are just blasting the superstructure right now. Let's see. Bombers should
Ready
still
to
be
receive
hitting
orders.
the ship. Let's see. We did, of course, lose
take
a
care
whole
of
bunch.
this.
You guys can just set to hunt.
Comlink active.
I need you boys to destroy whatever you can.
Comlink active.
And you guys just, well, fire.
Roger that.
The flyout distance on these huge ships is, of course, quite large because, well, they are quite large, and that does something to how the game handles these objects. So, if I target that thing, yup, everything goes down. Okay, so it is that hard point. I really hate to make these untargetable, but sadly, I think we will have to. So it is that one. Is it this one as well? We'll have to... You know what? No, it's not that one. Okay, so is that one a problem? Again, I don't actually know what's causing this issue. It seems to do this at random. Which is even more frustrating, because I have no idea what the fuck is wrong. It may actually be the missile launchers. The missiles do splash damage, which means if they don't hit the exact target...
What is your order?
About to be destroyed.
Okay, so that one as well.
Commencing attack.
Okay, so it's just these outlying ones on the bottom that are causing this. And then when I target that... Okay, and then there is again no problem.
Coordinates received.
How very interesting. And how very annoying. Can you do a huge battle to showcase the optimization? Well, is this not huge enough? I mean, fuck, I'll add more ships if you really want some. Oh, no, don't do that, don't do that. Stop.
I'm here.
All of the top cannons
Yes,
cannot
Commander.
fire from this position. You do need to actually rotate down, unless...
Confirmed.
Because now we can't actually see the... how do we make it rotate down? We need to fire at something below the ship.
I will try.
Maybe that? No. That.
Right.
We need this to rotate down because all of the top armor cannons here, the ship can't shoot through itself, right? I set the fire angles very specifically so that it cannot fire through the ship, which means that half of these top cannons are fucking useless right
Will
now.
do.
And I can't target this one because apparently that doesn't make it rotate down. So we are wasting a ton of firepower here. This is unfortunate. We're still doing a ton... Yeah, fuck it. Let's just move over it. That'll make for some cool screenshots, no? FV, welcome to the stream, mate. Haven't seen you here in a while. Dude, I've been playing Thrawn's Revenge, and while, of course, there is a completely... Of course, these are completely different mods. The difference in how the battlefields are enormous. With all of the modeling, texturing, and coding you've done, they've got such weight and awe to them. Thank you very much, man. That is very much appreciated. Of course, Thrawn's Revenge is very much a mod, not necessarily so focused on the combat, but of course all of their galactic conquest systems, such as their eras and the way they handle the era switches. You know, you go forward in time instead of tech level. I instead focus purely on the combat, so you're gonna have different focuses there. Oh, are we finally rotating down?
We're under attack.
What do you mean we're under? Oh no, God!
Yes,
now our hardpoints are having this issue. Quick, we need to destroy them before they destroy us. Can we get an awesome screenshot out of this? Not with the fighter icons on.
Standing by.
Okay, we need a cinematic angle for a epic screenshot. We may get some. Something just blew. Tell me that wasn't me. No, that was the Lusankya. Okay, good. Good. That was actually the Lusankya. That was completely unintentional. I did not mean to screen cap that, but we did eventually actually capture that, so that was pretty good. These are great thumbnails, by the way. I used to manually set up thumbnails of the ship versus ship in Photoshop and all that. Oh. I'm gonna be honest, guys. We're gonna do an Eclipse one after this, because I fucking love that shit. How does Eclipse versus Subjugator sound? Ion Cannon versus Super Laser. Eh? I know I said that we'll be doing viewer suggestions, but, I mean, who doesn't want to see that? I hope you guys will concur with me. Also, I'm sorry, again, I have totally not been reading chat. Rakan, welcome back to the stream, my man. Can you make an asserter once? The asserter is not currently in the mod, and that is definitely something that would be done as a month build. Because that may even take more. We're gonna assume we won, by the way. I mean, I don't think they can take down all of that HP.
Ready, sir.
I mean, that's still a fucking... How much HP would that be? Let's see. If it's down there, it would mean... That's still like 20 or so thousand hit points. I don't think they could kill that. But yeah, I'm going to chalk that one up as a victory for us.
I'm on this one.
But yeah, on the Patreon we do the monthly builds, as I said. And the size of the builds is proportional to how much support we get. Which means that the higher the support on Patreon gets, the more... the bigger the ships get that we build. Now, we have a, say, super uber tier where we build basically everything from superstar destroyers to goddamn space stations to everything. And we're actually fairly close to that. If you head over to Patreon and go check out the stretch goals that we have, you can see about it there. And of course, it would be very much appreciated if you could indeed support me on Patreon as a full-time content creator, ensuring that I can keep making the YouTube videos and these streams, well, for the foreseeable future. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for this video, and I will see you guys on the next Ship vs. Ship video. Bye-bye.